Hey guys, my name is Jeff Rojas. I'm a fashion and portrait photographer based in New York City. Today I'm going to show you guys 3 simple ways to use the Westcott Rapid Box Beauty Dish to take a variety of different images. Now, these are very simple ways that you can use it based off of some fundamental lighting principles. I don't need much to create beautiful images on set, and I want to give that information to you guys so you feel more confident when you're working in that environment. Now, the Westcott Rapid Box Beauty Dish is something that is completely portable. You can take it with you anywhere, and that's what I love the most about it. With that, I leave you guys this short video.
Our first go-to lighting setup is really straightforward. By placing our main light centered to our subject's face, we can start creating shadows along his cheekbones and jawline that's going to really help us better define his features. Now I have my light positioned high enough so that the shadows still appear on his cheekbones and under his nose, but low enough so that I can see the catch light in his eyes. That's going to allow me to navigate the audience's attention to where I want it. Now, by using a one-stop diffusion material, I can soften the contrast of light so that the transition between lights and shadows are more gradual. For those of you that are new to lighting, you'll also notice that there's a small rim light underneath his chin. This happens to be the reflection of lighting bouncing off his white sweater. Now, if you find this distracting, you can always eliminate it by using a darker shade of clothing. I'm pretty unhappy with how dark the shadows are on his face. So I'm going to reintroduce light by adding a round, rogue, super soft silver reflector. The material of the reflector directly influences how dark my shadows are. And silver reflectors will reflect a lot more light than your typical white reflectors. And you'll see those results both in the skin and also in the catch light. Our second lighting setup is just as simple as the first. This time, we're going to take away our silver reflector and use the mirror in the room to reflect the light back at our subject. And that's also going to create some depth in our image. We're going to reposition our light from center to a Rembrandt pattern of light, or approximately 45 degrees to the side of our subject and just above their head, so the shadow from their nose touches the shadow on the side of their cheek, creating a triangle of light just under their eye. Now, this is one of my favorite patterns of light, and one that I use the most by far. Because the light is facing our subject and bouncing off the glass in the room, we're going to do 2 things. We're going to create a catch light in the subject's left eye because of the panes of glass in the room, and it's also going to illuminate the background, which is going to create a bit of separation between our subject and the background. Our third lighting setup is much more painterly than the first 2. By using the outer edges of our light, we can create a really beautiful but dramatic portrait of our subject. So let's take a quick look at the lighting setup for this image. Our subject is placed at a slight angle towards the camera. Our beauty dish sits overhead with the edge of the light on his left shoulder. If we look back at our image, this is why you'll notice that the light gradates from left to right, with the lightest part on the left-hand side of our image. The light is also far enough back so that it helps us illuminate the background. Even though our subject's clothing and the background are both black, the position of light allows us to illuminate both our subject, his clothing, and the background, adding visual interest and depth to the image. Furthermore, it's important to note that all of my images are tethered directly into Capture One. Here I can easily distinguish the shades of shadows in my image. Capture One also allows me to see the subtle tones of contrast in my image, and in the event the images are too dark, they have a great built-in recovery algorithm to save my shadows. Now from here, my images are color graded, and that's it. It's really that simple. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to Adorama TV for more tutorial videos like these. Until next time, you guys have a great day.